Thank you very much for joining me in the TP. Can you tell me a little about who you are and what you're doing here, well, what you've been doing here the last couple of days?
Hi, I'm Chris Rowell. I'm the Managing Director of Iquara Limited. We make bespoke web and mobile applications, and outside of that I'm interested a lot in local government, so this is sort of an ideal opportunity for me to combine two passions and see if we can come up with some solutions. Now, over the past couple of days we've been working on the Right to Solve programme, which is a little bit like the government initiative which was Right to Challenge, where you could take something the council was doing and if you thought you could do better, you could challenge them on it and say, hey, this is how I would do it and this is how much it would cost. And the idea behind Right to Solve is it's very similar, but it's a slightly more positive approach.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's something that you've been working on. I've seen you quite active, interacting with a lot of people over the last couple of days. Have there been any ideas, obviously perhaps from yourself or perhaps from other people, that you've really responded to or really kind of got behind?
I think that the idea that was mooted by the organisers right at the start of this event was about changing the dynamic that exists between the City Council and the citizens of York, where it's currently a very parent and child style relationship where the council says and the citizens do, and they want to make it a much more sort of adult to adult relationship where there's an actual conversation and the input of citizens is welcomed in solving the city's problems.
And what do you think the major challenges are going to be? Obviously there have been some challenges that you've encountered the last couple of days as well, but what do you think the major challenges are going to be to implement something like that?
Well, I think in many ways you'll need an attitude change both in the council and in the populace. You know, a lot of in local government, a lot of people do see it as their responsibility, and often it is, to solve a lot of problems. And among people, you also have the attitude that, well, that's not my problem, the council should sort it out. And in the modern world, where people want a greater choice over the solutions they have to their problems, they have to realise and take a little more responsibility in what it is that they're doing.
Fantastic. And how do you sort of feel about events like this, bringing York's, I guess, innovation community together and the people that really are making a difference in York's community, creative, digital? How do you feel that these events really support the needs by kind of bringing everyone together?
I think it's absolutely great to get people's heads together. You know, we've got people here from local government, from the private sector, from the voluntary sector, and we've got people from abroad as well, from other cities that are trying similar initiatives. And it's really good to hear different ideas from different perspectives. I mean, it's not so one-sided.
Absolutely. And what are your hopes for the future, obviously? Obviously it's not something that could be immediately implemented, but what are your kind of major hopes, and how do you feel like you could contribute as well?
Well, I think hopefully this will sort of kickstart a change in York where people start providing solutions to long-standing problems in innovative ways that we just hadn't thought of before. And I'm happy to help with anything, really. I mean, obviously we're here to contribute ideas, but in future I'm happy to try and help contribute solutions to problems the city faces.
Absolutely. Well, thank you ever so much, Chris. I really appreciate your time.